I know, there I am. Hi, how are you all? Katy-K, and I'm here today with the Modern Oracle decks. I'm known as the Modern Oracle as well. There's the Modern Oracle of Essential Oils deck, came out in 2019, and I'm just going to get my lighting right to see which is best for you to see me. Now, there is a light. It's the one above me shining down. So, hi Vicky, I can see you. You're the first one here today, so I'm going to make sure your name is down for me to go to you first. And thank you for joining me today. I've got a list going there. Hi, Michelle Ann. Yeah, it's great to see everyone again too. I've had a little bit of time out. I'm a grandmother now, and so I have grandmotherly duties. I'm known as Mimi, and my husband's known as Pop, or Big Pop as he likes to be called. And we're really enjoying this grandchild. She's just beautiful. It's our first one, so you can imagine we're like these parents hovering around all the time. We're very lucky that my daughter and her husband are happy to have us around. Well, they say they are anyway. And I've been very good at turning up just when she needs me and helping her out with everything, because things do get on top of you when you are a new mum. I can see everyone's joining me, so that's wonderful to see. Now, I have to warn you, I was hesitant about doing today because Mercury's in retrograde and it came out of the pre-shadow period and went direct just recently in the last few days. And I've had no end of issues. So yesterday, one of my appointments was cancelled. This is an appointment I was attending, and today as well. So others letting me down, not intentionally. They've had good excuses or reasons, but this is typical Mercury in retrograde stuff that's happening. So if this drops out for you at your end, there's not much I can do. But just try and get back in again. I've had comments today on Instagram that people don't have Facebook. That's okay. I'm on YouTube as well, and I'll look forward to seeing all your messages. I have the beautiful Sian helping me, and you'll see her come up as the Modern Oracle in the chat section. So that's how she's getting all of you together and making a little list of them, so I can go directly to her list. Now, if you read my newsletter, there is a code word in there, and I want to reward the people that do take the time to read my newsletter and see my bad photos, I suppose. I posted one today on Instagram, and it was Chloe took it just before I hopped in my car and drove away to come home, and there was two of them. One, Sophia's not looking at all, and you can't even really see her face that well. And the second one, she's got a tongue poked out. So that's the one that went up. But that's classic Sophia, just being a baby, and she's 5 months old now. So 5 months, she's been having a lot of firsts, and I was lucky enough to be there for those firsts. So just can't, I'll probably rabbit on about it all day today. But anyway, getting back to Mercury in retrograde, today I have been tidying out cupboards and releasing what no longer serves me or no longer did serve me. And I did write about that in my newsletter as well. The other thing that I started last week, which is new, was the numerology of the vowels in your name. So last week's newsletter, I covered about if you have 5 vowels in your entire name, and my name does have 5 vowels in its entirety. So count up how many you have in your Christian name, your middle name, and your surname. And if you've got 2 surnames or however it is that your name is, count up how many vowels you have. And I'll read you about 5, which was last week. And 5 is often the vowel number for clever, quick-minded people who enjoy learning and acquiring new skills. They're quick thinkers and creative. Finding balance in their life can be challenging for some, as they seek freedom while learning to adapt and to change and to be more flexible. Now, 4 was the one that was in today's newsletter. So all you 4s out there, if you want to have a look at it, click on your newsletter and have a look. If you don't have my newsletter, you can sign up at my website, www.katy-k.com. That's the one you see down the bottom of this deck here. And you can read about the number 4. So if you have 4 vowels in your entire name, it indicates responsibility, stability, and dependability. And people with 4 vowels often need to be more organized and may fare better with more routine. Many may find that their self-doubt holds them back, and your challenge is paying attention to your fundamental needs instead of putting everyone else first. So next week, I'm not sure whether I'm going to cover 3 or 7, but if you have double digits, like 10 vowels in your name, then you're looking at reducing it down to 1. If you've got 11, reduce it down to 2. If you've got 12, reduce it down to 3. Heaven forbid if you've got that many, but anyway, because then you're very busy. Your name must be extremely long too. So anyway, I've tried to cover all bases, and getting back to the tidying up, I went to my husband's cupboard as well, and I tidied that up. And then I got a labeler, and I just put labels as to where things are. A bit OCD, I know, but this is not my first rodeo of tidying up his cupboard. So I thought, oh, well, I'll just, when he can't find things, he's saying, where are they? So I labeled it. And so that it didn't look like I was taking the Mickey out of him, I went and labelled mine as well. So if he looks in there, he can see we're both labelled and we know where things are. Even though I know where things go, if he's got to find something for me, I suppose he will find it there. And speaking of my hubby, he's an amazing man, and he's now with his mum, who just had her gallbladder out. So he's down looking after his parents. But when I got back from Brisbane, I found he had arranged and put orchids in the trees outside in our garden outside the kitchen window. So when I look out, I can see them. And the story with the orchids is my Auntie Joy, who died 1 year ago yesterday, used to give me an orchid every Mother's Day and Christmas. And she had no children, and she considered me her daughter, and we were very close. And now that she's gone, I miss the orchids. But when they got, big, and I would put them out in the garden in a pot, not realizing they were getting too much water. And so he had transplanted what was there into the trees. And he also went and bought 12 orchids and put them in all the trees. And it brought me to tears. It was just such a beautiful thing to do for me, and to honour Bella as well, because we lost Bella on the same day a year ago. So yesterday I had a quiet day where I just went into reclusive, and then I decided to start taking my mind off the sadness of it, and I went tidying things. And if you have my book number 2, The Monorical Becoming More Psychic, you'll find on page 56 a list of things that are good to do when Mercury's in retrograde. It's not all crap, it's there are some good things that you can get out of it. And one of them is review, renew, recover, reevaluate, restore. Everything that starts with RE. Redo, reflect, retrace, remodel, repair, restructure, reset, reconsider, reassess, revive, redirect, rediscover, revisit, regenerate, reconnect, reinvent. And there's a whole heap more. But one of them is going through and releasing anything that doesn't serve you anymore or never ever did. So I even found a pair of pants, and I went, what was I thinking buying those trousers? I was never going to wear them. Maybe it was a good deal, I don't know. But now they're going to a better home and someone that will use them. So get into that if you're, want to get the best out of Mercury in retrograde. And I do feel the energy has been that I've found it easier to release these things that I don't need. And I think it's definitely because Mercury is in retrograde. What else do I have to tell you? I found that when there has been cancellations or delays, it's led to something better. It's made me go out and seek something different, or something else happened, and so a better opportunity came up, or I was meant to be somewhere else. So just when you are delayed, know that there always is a better reason or a purpose. It's just sometimes we may not discover what they are. It's so good to see all your comments. And Ingrid says, I look happy. I feel happy. And I do feel sad about missing everyone, but I'm feeling happy that I'm feeling healthier. I mean, since I got back from overseas, I caught COVID off my granddaughter. Then I caught a flu bug off my granddaughter. So I think, you know, when you have these babies and they start going to preschool and daycare and all the rest of it, you start getting all those things. Well, she hasn't even started any of that, and I'm catching those things. So it's quite interesting. But hello to everyone. And Deb says it's fabulous to be able to watch me today. Thank you. That's lovely. And I see those of you who are asking for guidance, and it's lovely to see. So I'm going to keep my list as I normally do. I'm going to stop rabbiting on now, and I'm going to address the first person that jumped in today, and that was Vicky Schaaf. That was the first name I saw. So I'm just seeing if Vicky asked a question, because if you ask a question, it's really good. If you don't ask a question, that's fine. Don't ask health questions, because then I have to go into detail. This is on Facebook forever. So whatever question you ask, just think, this is not the Jerry Springer show, if you can remember who he is. You don't want your stuff on my Facebook page forever. So if you have anything that's personal that you really need to know, make an appointment to see me, or book a call. Now, I do have plenty of 45-minute time slots available. I've been getting emails saying they can't find anything, but the 30-minute ones are all gone. The 45-minute ones, there's still heaps there if you want them, because I've just opened them up. As I've gotten closer and I'm well, and everyone else is, I've opened up some new days. Margaret says, fabulous, loving seeing your gorgeous little granddaughter. I've done the cupboards too. Good on you. Can I have some guidance about what's next for me, please? I certainly will be coming to you. So I'm just looking for Vicky now to see, because she got in first, if she had a question. Vicky, if I can't see a question, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a card of guidance from the Miracle of Essential Oils. I'm just going to play around with the light here and see if I can get it just that little bit better. Minus. That's it. Take it down a bit so you can still see, and the light's still there. Excellent. Right, so this is for Vicky. Let's get a card for you. And one jumped out. Probably not going to like this one. It's not a bad one, but I don't like getting it. It's grapefruit. And it's detox, nourishment, body acceptance. And it says, focus on eating a more balanced and nutritional diet. Look for foods that nourish and nurture your body for optimum health. And the affirmation is, I only eat foods that nourish and nurture my body to improve my health. And the number is 21, which goes down to a 3. And so it's about, we're coming out of winter. This is the last weekend in winter. And it's about nourishing you now, and just so that you feel good. But I also feel within me, Vicky, that there are certain foods that upset you and that make you feel not 100% energetic. They drain you. So if you can relate to this, and I'm sure you can, just start keeping a bit of a food diary so that you can work out what triggers it. I know for years I intuitively knew I was lactose intolerant, and so avoided lactose, but I didn't avoid it in everything, didn't take it really seriously, and I would have repercussions. And so when I had my last scope, they found and confirmed the lactose intolerance. And isn't it funny? You know, I have all this information and this knowledge, but until someone with the label says, hey, you're right, I think most people are like that. And that comes down to a bit of imposter syndrome, as in I feel I'm too close to read for myself sometimes, but I intuitively knew it. And I want to say, Vicky, just watch what you're eating, because there are at least 2 foods I know of that are upsetting you or interfering with your body, your digestion, and just draining you, making you feel a little bit tired sometimes or less energetic. Anyway, I'm not a doctor, so don't ask me all health questions, but if something comes through, I will tell you. And I also don't like to people asking me when someone's going to die, and I'm sure none of you will do that today, because that's not my business to know either. Right, let's see. I'm going to go to see who else I can see up here that came through, and Michelle Ann was second. And I'm going to also check what Sian has up and see. And Michelle says, "Oh, I'm hearing you." And now I'm looking to see if there's anything more from you, like a question at all, Michelle Ann. And I'm saying your second name because there's a few Michelles up there. It's funny, I meet a lot of Michelles that are psychic. There are definitely psychic names out there. And so, or people that are that way inclined. You needed the break. Great to hear updates. I certainly did. And any guidance today? Yes, Michelle, I'm going to get you guidance. I'm just checking to see if you asked a question or not. Let me see. No, I can't see a question. So I'm going to get you a card from the Essential Oil deck as well, Michelle. And the card that's come out is Neroli, and it's about independence, opportunities, and renewed hope. And your message is there's an opportunity for you to develop and grow coming your way. This will be positive and beneficial to all those concerned. The affirmation is, I embrace all new opportunities that allow me to grow in positive direction. Now, what I'm going to say to you, Michelle, is your independence is very important to you, and it's important that you others respect that. And sometimes, you are this independent person that can do anything. It's okay to ask for help sometimes, but there is an opportunity coming your way that's going to allow you to develop more spiritually as well. So open up for that, because your clairsentience is off the charts. You're very clairsentient. You feel things, and sometimes you will feel what others feel. And clairsentient people can be seen as moody sometimes because we pick up on the emotions and moods of those around us. I'm a terrific barometer for my daughter and my granddaughter as well. I've never had the hiccups so much as since she's been born, because she gets the hiccups a lot. And my husband pointed it out the other day. And so it's just funny, that's what us clairsentients do. And Michelle, you are very clairsentient. So just be aware that you're not picking up on other people's stuff as well. Okay, so now I'm going to go to where I can see where Sian has left me a list, and then I'll go back up the list and see who was after that. Now, she said Susan Oliver. Okay, so you put Susan Oliver. There's no question, I don't think. I'm just having a look to see. Susan, let me see. Susan. No, I can't see a question. You might be on another platform and Sian's picking them up, which is really good. But I'm going to be going to rely on her writing those questions if that's the case. So let's go, Susan. Let's get you a card of guidance for you. Just pulling one. And I got turmeric. There you go. Calming, grounding, uplifting. Find time to recharge your batteries, get away from it all and have a rest. Make some holiday plans. Walk along the beach if you can. Your affirmation is, I love and nurture my mind, body and spirit, and I take time out to recharge. Your number is 48, which comes down to a 12, which comes down to a 3. So what I want to say to you is you do need to recharge. You're like the ever ready bunny sometimes, but right now I feel like your energy levels are low. So try to find time to have a rest and just allow yourself to nurture you first. You're the most important, because if you're not well, how can you help everyone else? So Susan, just being this super mum that you are and this super friend and person, I know that you feel the best when you are having time out and you are traveling. And I do feel that there'll be 2 trips that you'll be planning, one a little way apart, but it's sort of, they're not too far apart and they're coming up for you. So make those plans and do enjoy them. And I do feel that there's family around one of them. So I hope that helps, Susan. Now, who have you got next? Emma Mitchell. Hello, the lovely Emma. I'm just looking to see if there is a message, like a question or anything, and I'm not seeing anything. So I'm definitely sure that Sian's getting these off another platform, because I can't even see your name there. So it's lovely. Thank you for joining me. And Aloha is what I should be saying. All right, Emma, I'm going to get a card for you. Let's see what we've got. This is for Emma. Would you believe you got turmeric as well? There you go. And I'll just read it again. Find time to recharge your batteries, get away from it all, have a rest, make some holiday plans, walk along the beach if you can, and I know you definitely can, living in Hawaii. Your affirmation is, I love and nurture my mind, body, spirit, and take time out to recharge. Emma, what I'm feeling with you is you've gone to another level spiritually, and it's almost as if you had two downloads come in, two, like bang, bang, and your energy has risen, but your body's trying hard to catch up. And when that happens, I find, and this is me personally, it may be different for you, but I tend to gain weight. I tend to get tired, a bit tired. And it's just my body trying to catch up with the energy and with everything else. So be kind to yourself. Go to the beach to recharge because it really does help you, but you've got a lot of sacred grounds that you have access to which help you as well. But do take time for rest. There is travel coming up for you as well. And I feel like you're going to be traveling more than you ever did and loving it as well. It's your time, and you will have time to do that. There's also, you're going to be making a lot of changes and looking into doing things differently in many aspects of your life. But being the loyal person you are, there's always those same people are going to be around you, supporting you, and you supporting them. I hope that helps. Now I'm going to, Kathy Graham, you'd love some guidance. Let me get some for you. I'm going to get a card. I can't see a question. Please leave feedback to let me know how I'm going. This is for Kathy Graham. You got oregano. Now, this matches my no card in the Modern Oracle deck. And how you remember it is there's the word no on the end. So oregano, however you say it. And it's about removing blocks, non-attachment and willingness. And it says, while it might feel like you've hit a brick wall, the reality is the situation was not right. It's time to find a better way. And your affirmation is, I'm open to new and exciting situations on my way to success. Number 37, which goes to a 10, which goes to a 1. Now, for you, Kathy, this is Mercury in retrograde is going to affect you. So if you don't know about it, go and check it out and find out. But I do feel there is some connection. And hitting this brick wall that it talks about is that you're going to be blocked whenever something isn't right for you. You may feel like it's right. You might think this is what you want, but it isn't right. And energetically, your guides are going to, I've got a hair bothering me, and that means that there's loved ones around. Your guides are going to be blocking anything that is not right for you because they want to work with you more and they want you in the right energy. So any energy that's not right isn't going to be happening. So what I want to say is, if there are blocks, just look for other opportunities. Look for something else. Don't just go, oh, well, no. Find out why you're being blocked and which way you have to go. And you can do that just by tuning into your guides or picking up my deck, which will give you guidance as well. I hope that helps, Kathy. Now I'm going back up to check what Sian has to say. Sam Compton says, it would be fabulous if you could please give me a reading for the next 3 months. Would it be an optimal time for major change in my life? Let's have a look, Sam, and see. Now, how I pose this question is how the answer is going to come out. So Sam Compton wants to know, is it optimal for time for major change in her life? So I'm going to address that. I'm going to ask, is this the best time for major change in your life right now? And what do we need to know for your highest good, Sam? I'm pulling 3 cards and 2 came out at the same time. And the one I just want a bit more information. there's a decision that you need to be making, and it's coming up and it's around you right now. And it is saying that you need to consider others with this decision. It's not just you, but also about having more time for you, more fun time for you will come into play with this. You need to dig your heels in about what you want and face it front on. But yes, there is major change coming. You will be moving forward, and there can be success with this. I hope that answers your question. Lorraine Watson. Hello, Lorraine. May I have some guidance for the next 3 months or so, please? You certainly can. Let me see. I was doing a chart up for someone last night, and I do this thing where I can see where their past lives have been. And sometimes I get a bit lazy and I'll get a pendulum out, but generally I can just feel by putting my hand over a world map or a globe where they were. And Lorraine, Italy just came into my mind, and you have had past lives there. So when this happens, you may feel some sort of attachment or some sort of interest in that area. So just thought I'd let you know that one. So let's get your 3 months. And I'm going to look at September as your first one, and then October, and then November. So September is going to be positive for you, and there's a big yes there, and it's saying look to the clouds for what you want. Just look up for anything that you want. Make sure you're manifesting it for the right reasons and for what you want, and it can be so. Okay, it's a positive month for you and a good time to go after what you want. Come October, it's a creative time for you, and there will be opportunities on hand for you, and some of them will come out of the blue, you won't realize. And so it's just about thinking outside the box about what you want and being open to new ideas. And then come November, it's about making peace with something that you're just going to have to release and let go, and either forgive it, disregard it, or just accept that maybe it just wasn't meant to be, or maybe they're just idiots. But either way, it's about only, forgiving but not forgetting, so you don't make the same mistakes again. Now, this isn't negative. This is just saying it's going to be a tidying up of loose ends and getting rid of crap. I hope that helps, brain. Now, so I've covered that one. I'm going back up further, and I've got Margaret Caffin. Can I have some guidance about what next for me, please? Margaret, you certainly can. Let's have a look and see. Okay, Margaret, what's next for you? I'm going to mix the deck, honey, and see what I can get. And I'm hoping you're in good health. And get one from the essential oil deck. Okay, so I've got a few more than one. But your question was, what's next for you? Right now, you want to make some decisions. It's like your life's been put on hold. You've been waiting for a time, and now the time is here. It's time for you to just go, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm going to do, and be definite about it, because it's about making positive changes. It's about cutting loose anything that you don't need anymore. Good time with Mercury in retrograde, but making those positive changes that you've been wanting to do, because life has been on hold. It's been stagnating. And even though you think, oh, I want to do this, I want to try that, you're not getting anywhere with it. And so I pulled one on top of that stagnation card, and I got the juniper berry. And it's about being calm, fearless, and going after the reality of what you want. Life is for living, and life is for you making the most of it. And it says, release all guilt and stress, and know that you've done all that you can, and that better times are ahead. And your affirmations, I release all my worries and cares to the universe, and know that everything can improve. And this is about now, as I said, calmly work out what you want, be fearless in it, face the reality. You've done this before, and you know how to do this. And then the next card was the Abovite. Hope I said it right. Remove blocks, control, grounded. And it says it may seem like there are challenges and delays around the time. Just ride it through. This time will pass. Trust in divine guidance. And it says, I rise above the obstacles and challenges in your path. So this is saying release your worries and cares, rise above all that is bothering you. But it also says in the next one with Vedava, wisdom, maturity, centered. Things can't be rushed at this time, and you're going to need a lot of patience. Get yourself organized and prepared to take off again, because you will. And I take as much time as I need to make the right decisions. So we've started off with, you've got this urgency, you want to do it, and we're finishing with you can't rush these things, but you can calmly do them. Face your fears, the reality, remove any blocks in the way, take control of it, but stay grounded with, so knowing what your limitations are and your wisdom's there, just stay centered and go and get what you want. Okay? It's now about making things happen for you and put yourself as number one. Okay? Everyone else can look after themselves. All right. You take care, honey. And I hope your health is good. Now, Sue Schulte. I love it when I'm not choosing, in case I've missed someone. I love our Katy-K. Would love a 3-month reading for my August 26th birthday. Happy birthday for the August 26th, which is today here and tomorrow there. I guess, yeah. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. I'll be thinking of you. You said I look fabulous. Oh, thank you. That is so lovely. So let's get 3 months for Sue Schulte, and happy birthday to you. Okay, card 1. And I'm going to start with September, okay? September. Oh, you're going to love September. October. Not too bad. And November. 3 positive good cards. Hallelujah. And I'm going to pull another 3 from the essential oil deck. Let's go. 1, 2. Oh my God. 3. That's so good what you got. You got another 3 positive cards. So here we go. September. All your wishes can come true. You just need to manifest it. Put out what you want. Think about what you do want, not what you don't want. And on top of that was the geranium card. So if you've got some of that essential oil, use it in September. And it's about loving, trusting, tolerant. And it says nurture and love those in your life. Hug those you love and guide them with grace and ease. And your affirmation is, I love and nurture the people in my life who are important to me. So August is going to be about being with the people that you love and manifesting what you want, not what you don't want. It's a very lucky month for you. So look to the positives and look for what you want. Now, come October, it says it's the right time now. That alarm clock's ticking. It's saying there's things you want to get done, get them done. And blue tansy landed on top of that one. And it says achievement, creativity, and productivity. And it talks about a positive change to your work or life situation is possible and achievable if you work hard. Look for opportunities to impress. And your affirmation is, I work hard and receive rewards for my efforts at all times. So it's saying that the time is right now. There is a time of being more productive and creative, and you will be able to achieve a lot. It's also a time where I'm going to say to you, Sue, meditate more. And use that time to manifest what you want. In your meditations, use manifesting energy to manifest what you want. Now, come November, I'm getting very dry here. It says, yes, it's positive. Okay? You got 2 positives in this reading. There's positive written in that card, and there's positive here. And so it's saying November, another good month for you. We got ginger on top of that, and it says you can do this, go for it, move forward with your plans. You have everything going for you and will achieve great results with little effort. Your affirmation is, I can do anything. I am strong. I'm invincible. I am successful. And it's about feeling empowered to choose to do what you want to do, because I do feel that there's some trip that you've been wanting to do. Do it. Plan it, take it, do it. Don't put it off. Okay. I hope that helps, Sue. Now let's see, who have we got next? And happy birthday for tomorrow in your day and today here. Mandy Nimmo, I've completely changed my career path. My question is, did I make the right decision? Oh, I like this. Mandy, let's have a look. Now, you're the last one on this little modern oracle stretch. So then I'm going to go rogue and find someone. And then I'll go back to Sian's notes. So, Mandy, did you make the right decision with your career path change? Let me see. What do you need to know? Okay. Well, a lot of cards. That normally freaks people like yourself out because you know when there's lots of cards, there's been some negatives. I want to say that you needed to make this change because things with your other career were not as they seemed. And you had felt like you were being held back. And so you made this new start, this fresh beginning, and it was the right thing to do at this stage. Now, what you have to do is find some more balance in your life. And you, because it might feel like you're not getting anywhere in a hurry, but the decision was there and it will be successful, but you're just going to have to work really hard at it. It's different. It's something that is not as easy in some aspects, and in others it's good. So it was the right time to do it. And yes, now you just need to say, I own this decision, I've made it, and I'm going to move forward, and just stop thinking, have I made the wrong decision or not? Think positive and think about what you want. But I do feel that there's going to be a tangent where you're going to branch off into another area as well. So, but that would be you, Mandy. You wouldn't be being Mandy if you just did one thing. So I do see there'll be something else that will come up as well. I hope that answers your question. And please leave feedback. Sue says, thank you so much. Much love and aloha. Oh, much love and aloha to you. Happy birthday, girl. And where are we? Margaret says, thanks, Katie. Yes, I'm really well now. All those cards made things all seem so simple, but I feel so stuck. Time to start manifesting, I guess. Yes, start manifesting. Stop thinking stuck. Start thinking I can do anything. You've been there before. You can do this. You can take off. Lorraine Watson says, thank you so much. Wow, Italy, huh? Italian, yeah. You're a cheeky girl. Now, let me see. I'm going, Kathy Graham says, God bless, sending my love to you all. Thank you. Now I'm going to just flick my hand up on the thing and see where I am. And Michelle Owen, she says, I feel you on the cleaning and organization. Well, you're one of me then. You're being affected by it. Let's get you a card, Michelle. Pulling a card up. Michelle. You got frankincense. Discernment, protective strength. Time to step up and be protective and a source of strength to those around you. Lead by example and provide loving support. Your affirmation is, I'm loving and supportive to all those around me. I'm strong enough to do anything I desire. You've got an 18 there. 1 8 is a 9, which is always, 9s are about endings. And the 9 is, wisdom, integrity, but share your wisdom with the world is the meaning in my little book that goes with the cards for the law of attraction. So, Michelle, what I'm going to say to you is, when it says time to step up and be protective and source of strength around you, there are going to be people that need you. And they're going to be drawing on you, and you're someone that will be there for them and all the rest. But whilst you're providing that support, don't let things fall behind for yourself, okay? Be sure to be asking for what you want and manifesting what you want. And all I've done is cut the deck there, excuse me. And also, because I just hiccup, burp sort of thing, just watch your diet, what you're eating. There's something that's upsetting you and the digestion's not happening as it should. And generally, I find that's another area when you're not digesting properly, it can cause other things to be happening in your body. So just watch that. It is also time for you to get out of your comfort zone and start looking at what you want and not taking no for an answer. Know that you can make things happen if you want them, but taking a leap of faith, taking a chance, getting out of your comfort zone to get what you want will surely get you there. Okay? Just be discerning about who you trust and be protective of yourself and those around you at this time, because there is always someone that will just be willing to take advantage. Okay. But yeah, one more card for you, and it is meditate. Meditate, and you will find that you'll get more answers as well. Okay? Right. Now let me see who else I've got here. Katy-K. Now, Kylie, I'm probably butchered your name, probably said that before. I'm not seeing you asked a question here, so I'm just having a little look to see. Would like to know about my son's. One's in trouble with the law and the other one wants to know if he's moving in with me. Right, let's look at son. You said one in trouble with the law. Now, I'm just going to call this son one. I want to know more for Kylie about the son in trouble with the law. What do we need to know? Okay, this is about him making a new start with things now and trying to get back on track and do things the right way. Okay, and he may need to be a little bit creative to get around some of the things that he's in and that is happening, but there'll be an opportunity for him to address more than you thought. But he will be safe and you will stand by this son. There's the mother and child. It's just about you being strong, but knowing that this is something that has been created and that he has to deal with. Okay. But yeah, he will have to address it, and there will be chances for him to get back on track if he chooses to. He's got to want to, though. Now, the other one, is he going to move in with you? I'm going to ask, is it for your highest good if he moves in with you? Right? We need to know that. This is about you, Kylie. Okay. You're going to want to support this son, and you can do it. You can go for it. But this son's got a lot of worries and concerns at the moment, and you have too. And it's going to put you both out of your comfort zone by him moving back in. I do feel this son has hit a bit of a brick wall and needs to make some positive changes as well, needs to address the things that are happening and some of the decisions he's made. But it'll be an opportunity for you both to grow if he does move in. Okay, it'll help you deal with the stress that he's going through too, and help you connect on a different level again. I hope that helps, Kylie. I've had to be a little careful what I say because, again, this is your business and I don't want to go into it too much, but I'm seeing things and yeah, and so I hope I've helped you to the best I can with that one, okay? Mark Jenny Croker. Okay, so this looks like a man and a woman or a couple or whichever, but I'm going to pull you. You want general guidance. I'm going to get a card from the Essential Oil deck for you, the Modern Oracle Essential Oils, to give you one. Blue Tansy, achievement, creativity, productivity. A positive change to your work or life situation is possible and achievable if you work hard. Look out for opportunities to impress. Your affirmation is, I work hard and receive rewards from all my efforts at all times. And number 6 is about rid your life of negative energy and nurturing duty, responsibility, vision, acceptance. So this is about looking at achieving from your creativity and being more productive with it. And you can do that. I hope that helps Mark, Jenny Croker. Now, going back to where Sienna's left me notes. Hi, gorgeous Mimi. You have beam of light coming from the third eye. Katie, may I please have a little guidance? You certainly can, Facebook user, and I would hesitate to guess that it's probably Wendy, but let me see. Here we go, Wendy. Little guidance for you. Black or pink pepper? Courageous, honest, authentic. An offer is coming your way that may have conditions that are not favourable. Sometimes things are too good to be true. Be aware of people being untruthful. Your affirmations only attract positive opportunities, and I am strong. We've got the number 5 there, which is about change and adapting and enduring. And I want to say this is about take your blinkers off sometimes, because you are an angel and you come from the positive thinking like myself, but not everyone is authentic like you are. Not everyone is going to have the same morals and responsibility like you do. So just be aware of anyone that is trying to take advantage of you. Your other card is geranium, which is talking about nurturing. And this is you nurturing those you love in your life and hug them and looking after your mum and nurturing her. And that's what's going to be happening with you. And that's what you do. That's what your energy does. You just nurture everyone you come in to contact with. And we've got this trusting and tolerant, and that's saying that sometimes you will have to tolerate some people that aren't authentic, but you will find a way to always win in those situations. I hope that helps. Charlene Savage, you've had a birthday. Fantastic. Happy birthday. You've just had your August Leo birthday. Could you have guidance moving forward? You definitely can. Let's get a card for you, Charlene. Magnolia, encouraging, happiness, exciting. This is the happiness card. Happy times ahead, and there could be cause for celebration. Find the joy in your heart and choose to be happy. Your affirmation, I will find happiness and joy in my life. And the number 29, 9 and 2 is 11, which is a 2. And again, with the law of attraction, it's expect harmony and balance. I hope that helps you, Charlotte. Now, who have I got next? Going back to look for Sian's notes. Where are they? Oh, I found Shani Waller. I met you way back in 2015. That is when the Modern Oracle came out. At the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival in Melbourne. Yes, I did all the festivals in those first few years. I absolutely love your cards. They help me so much. Thank you so much, Shani, for writing that. That is just lovely. Let me draw you a card of guidance. And thank you for using and loving the Modern Oracle. Okay, going to get you one from the Essential Oil deck. I hope you've got that deck too. And Juniper Berry, calm, fearless reality. Release all guilt and stress and know that you've done all that you can. The better times are ahead. Your affirmation is, I release all my worries and cares to the universe and know that everything can improve. This is about you remaining calm, being fearless, facing the reality that what you want, you can have, go and get it, but don't feel guilty or stressed about it because you have earned it. and know that anything that you have done that hasn't worked out, put it behind you now, because you did all you could and you can't do any more. So I hope that helps. Has anyone noticed that I now have nail polish? Isn't it good? So what happened was, when I was in Bali, I had some nail polish done and I went home with the colour blue, and my husband said, "Oh, your nails are blue." And I hadn't had my nails done since pre-COVID. And they just kept breaking, and I thought, oh, I want them to look nice. I was going somewhere special. And I said, oh, yeah, just felt drawn to blue. And it was actually a blue month. So it was timely. You know, when I say blue month, remember at the beginning of each month in my newsletter, I say what colour the month is, and it gives you some tips for that month. And he says, oh, is blue in? And I said, it doesn't matter if it's in or not. I love blue. And so I got the blue. It chipped off within 3 days. So I went to another one and I got them done, and that one didn't even last a week. And then when I got to Singapore, I got them done again, and it lasted quite a while. I got back to Hervey Bay, decided no more blue, went and got my nails done, and they were so thick, and it was called, it was S&S. And then I went to Brisbane. My daughter said, Mum, everyone's getting Biab now. And I'm going, Biab? And she's going, yeah, it's a gel builder, and it's better than S&S. It's healthier for your nails, and it's not thick. I can actually pick up coins, and it's lasting so well. So if you know of where I can get Biab, because I went to my Hervey Bay place and they don't have it, I'm going to go to Sydney. So if you know of someone that has Biab in Sydney, let me know. I'd love to get it done there. Or if you know anyone that's doing the Biab, I recommend you go and try it, because it's really, really good. I'm not getting anything out of saying that to you. I'm just really impressed with it. It's been like really fabulous. So anyway, that was a little sideline. Let me see. Where are you, Sian? What have you got written for me? I just saw something. Michelle Riglove, this is the first time I've listened, watched you, and I'm impressed with your honest realism. Oh, thank you. You're telling it like it is, the way you frame the question, so it is for the person's highest good. It's nice to see you cut to the heart of the matter. Thank you so much. I'm going to draw a card for you. I know you didn't ask for one, but I just am I'm grateful for your comments. So let's see. Michelle Riglove, let's get a card. Blue Tansy. Achievement, creativity, productivity. A positive change to your work or life situation is possible and achievable if you work hard. Look out for opportunities to impress. Your affirmation, I work hard and receive rewards for my efforts at all times. Now I'm pulling another one as well, and it's Clary Sage, and it's saying clarity, imaginative, intuitive. You have strong intuition, trust in what you receive and believe in your amazing gifts. Be open to new ideas. And the affirmation is, I have powerful and amazing gifts and I trust in my abilities. I am supported. This is the card of the psychic. So you are obviously gifted. And what it's saying now is this next 4 weeks coming up, there is positive changes coming to you, and they're possible. So look out for opportunities to impress, to move forward, and trust in what you're getting, and believe in you. And believe in your amazing gifts. And one of them is manifesting. So start manifesting what you want, okay? You're also very clairsentient. Now, let me see, as well as other things. Jenny Louise, fabulous. Hello, Katy-K. A 3-month guidance would be fabulous. Thank you. Let's go, Jenny Louise. I've just found your notes here. So let's go. 3 months for Jenny Louise. Pulling 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, September. It's time for you to find some time out for yourself. Start looking at booking a holiday, but find ways to recharge, even if you just have to go to your nearest beach or where you feel you can recharge, and recharge your batteries. Take time out for you. Just take time to have a bit of a nap. But I feel that you'll start to get on top of things in August, some of the things that you've been letting go. September. October, focus on making some positive changes in your life. look at your diet. I mean, everything we eat shows on us in some way or another, but it would be good for you to look at in ways, what can you detox out of your life, not just your diet. And in November, you will find that your angels are coming in around you and wanting to be with you. So honor yourself, be confident, and talk to them and communicate with them, and make sure that you are asking for what you want, and don't think any negative thoughts, because your angels will want to help you no matter what. And who knows when people are thinking about what they want or what they don't want. So the energy you put into things is the energy that's going to come back out. So it's a good time for you. And there were 3 good cards, Jenny. Okay, who's next? Melinda Buckley. Pulling a card for you. Magnolia. Encouraging, happiness, exciting. Happy times ahead, and there could be cause for celebration. Find joy in your heart and choose to be happy. Your affirmation: I'll find happiness and joy in my life. And we have 29 there, which goes to 11, which goes to 2. Expect harmony and balance. So there are happy times coming, and get excited, because that excited, happy energy brings more of the same to you. Okay, and then I've got Shaman B. I'd like to know the next 3 months to look for me, please. I haven't done you, have I? No. So we're going to do you, Shaman. Next 3 months. Let's see. It's been a rough year for you, honey. I'm sorry to hear that. And thank you for your love too. Shaman B. So September, October, November. It's hard to believe. September, start of spring in this hemisphere, and I don't feel like I even had a winter, to be honest. I mean, here I am in a short sleeve, and traditionally, this part of the world, we get this big cold snap before it gets warm again. I don't want to jinx it, but anyway, September, spring clean time for you. Bit of a shake-up is needed to get yourself motivated, get moving, but it will be spring, and it's about getting rid of anything that doesn't serve you, getting rid of the people that have been annoying you and don't serve you, gently, of course, and just cleaning up your life a little bit. Come October, and it has been a hard year, but there are some people around you that haven't helped with that hard year. So I'm hearing that you need to start to let them stand on their own 2 feet and not interfere with your life as much, so that you can just keep moving forward positively. Come October, there'll be more security for you. And I do feel that there'll be some assistance and help in some other ways as well. It's also a family time to be in touch with those that are near and dear to you, and about not looking to travel so much. Just stay put if you can, and then it'll be fine if you do, but there will be things close to home that will need your attention. And come November, there'll be an opportunity for you to develop and growth. Possibly, if you're looking for a business, some ideas will come your way for a side hustle or some planning that will build in the next couple of years. But it's like the seeds will be sown in this time, or the plants planted, and that will get you moving. I hope that helps, Shaman. Yeah, I hope I haven't said your name wrong. Gosh. Alison Turnbull. Let's see. Get a card for you, honey. I normally go looking, but I'm sure Sian would have written if you had asked a question, and I'm not seeing a question there, Alison. So it just says guidance if drawn. Okay, let's pull a card for you, Alison. Time. Understanding, tolerant, forgive. Disregard anyone or anything trying to disrupt your peace. Forgive those who've done you wrong, and then you'll have peace in your heart. Your affirmation: I forgive those that disappoint me and move on peacefully in my life. It's about understanding that there are always going to be people that disappoint you. You've been tolerant, forgive, move on. And don't blame yourself in any way with some of the things that are going, but it's now time for you to stop seeing what you're missing out on and look at what you want to do and move forward in that way. Stop letting things fall through the cracks. See the image there? And about reaching out for what you want. See the plants reaching forward and going and getting that and seeking some new growth, which will help in a lot of ways. There are some changes coming your way, but they're positive changes and they're good changes. Everyone has change, but not always is it good. But I feel that the stuff that's coming, you've set about over the year and it's been building, and then all of a sudden it's going to happen. Okay, let me see who I have next. Have I done that one? Let me see. I saw something before. I'm just going rogue here. Ingrid Garrison. Love a small reading. I feel really stuck and like to know if I should make changes. Let's see what we find, Ingrid. I'm going to draw a couple of cards for you and see what we get. Okay. Right. This is for Ingrid. Just going to pull 3 cards. Feeling stuck. Want to know if she should make changes. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yes, it's like you hit a brick wall and you don't feel like you're going anywhere, but other people are involved, so it's very hard for you to just go rogue and go, I'm going to change things or I'm going to do things differently. But you tend to be the instigator, whether people realize or not, or the muse, the person that motivates everyone. And yes, there is changes coming. You are going to be changing some areas of your life, some aspects of your life and your business, and doing things differently. And it's going to come down to money, because you want to work smarter, easier, and reap more rewards, and instead of the hard way. There are changes coming and things are going to be improving for you. I hope that helps. And I'm sure I'll be helping you some more. Right. Let me see what I've got now. Alison says, thank you, Katie. And let me see who else I've got. Shaman says, I agree, we miss winter here. Totally did. And you said thank you as well. Charlene says, Magnelia is my cat's name. Thank you for that fabulous positive reading. The birthday on the 9th of August was my 69th. Wow. And I felt certain ambivalence towards the age and not the occasion. So thank you. Yeah, age is just a number. Don't worry. I mean, you're as young as those you hang out with. And I'm hanging out with my granddaughter a lot lately. So probably why sometimes I'm acting a little bit youthful. I know that we went to the Ekka and I haven't been for years, and we went there and we had a look and saw some fabulous cake decorating and some quilts, and the police band was amazing, and really had a lovely time. Ate food we shouldn't have eaten. I didn't buy the show bags, but my daughter did, and we pranked each other a little bit and had a lot of fun that way. And yeah, it was. She thinks I'm dangerous with a pram, but I like to get places and get there in a hurry. But yeah, it's funny when you get to have fun like that and just cut loose. It's really, really good. Now, Shani Wallace says, I met you way back in 2015. I read that one. Thank you for writing that. Robin Sargent, hi there, Katy-K. Would it be fabulous if I got general guidance, please? Certainly, Robin. I will get you one. Now, going to essential oil. I'm going to ask, I want a message for Robin, and I want to know what essential oil she needs right now. So I'm pulling a card for you. Spikenard. There you go. It says, you're on the right path. Keep going. When one door shuts, another one opens. It can lead to improvement. Finish off what you have started. Not all endings are negative. And your affirmation is, I always successfully complete my projects in good time. 46, which is a 10, which is a 1, make change and embrace new beginnings. So it's about, yes, you're grateful. There are a lot of things that are coming to an end that you're going to be completing, and it's about accepting some of the ones that you couldn't change. But know that you're on the right path. Everything's happening for a reason. Everything's happening in the right order right now. So just keep going. And as I've said earlier today, especially with Mercury in retrograde, if you hit a brick wall or a door shuts, it wasn't meant to be. Go and find something better. Okay? Not all endings are negative. You've got some things that are just timely and it's positive. So let's hope they're really big positive ones for you. I hope that helps. Let me see. Oh, Ingrid says, oh, wow, you're amazing. I can read now till our reading in 2 weeks. Oh, I'm reading for you in 2 weeks. That's fantastic. I can't wait. That'll be good. Jean Louise says, thank you. Thank you, Katy-K. And Tammy Brown says, totally agree. And now Alison says, thank you. Okay, Mon Fran. After this one, I'm going looking for anyone that's used the special word today because obviously I'm not seeing it and I want to see it. And you're the ones that are going to get the reading. So let me see if I can find the special word. Charlene, you used it. You read my newsletter. Good girl. Okay, Mon Fran, getting a message for you. Fennel. Responsibility, content, self-care. Focus on your home and your family will reap the rewards. A good time to make home improvements, listen to your body and find contentment. Your affirmation, I create a loving and nurturing home life for myself and all those concerned. 17, which adds up to an 8, a sign of success. And this here is about responsibility, content, and self-care. You have a responsibility to look after yourself, to care for yourself. Now, you asked about your work, and I'm just seeing that. And so I'm grabbing now, I want work guidance for Mon Fran. So part of your work is looking after yourself, okay? But something needs a bit of a shake-up or a clean-up there. And I do feel that there's some sort of conflict or this is my card. If it had negative cards around it, I'd be saying, you know, it's full on. But there's some sort of conflict as in I feel like there's too much expected in some aspects and you're battling along in some others. And I do feel that the people side of it can be quite difficult for you. I'm trying not to out you in case someone from your work is watching or anything like that, but it's about finding ways to feel more comfortable there, more stable and more supported. And I'm only a call away if you need me, okay? You can book. But I have to be careful what I say there. I do feel that you need to focus on just what you have to do, getting it done, and don't let anyone else drag you into anything. I hope that helps. And you have that first message as well. Right. Where are you, Sian? Where did you put the stuff? Oh, up here. You've done a whole lot together. I saw something else as well. Let me see. Just going to have a general look for that keyword and see what I can find. Where is it? Oh, Facebook user said I look fabulous. Another one says hello, Catherine Katy-K. Just comes up Facebook user. It's not saying who you are. Where are we? I saw something before. Tammy Brown feels like tidying her wardrobe too. Did I get you, Tammy? Let's go. Pulling a card for Tammy Brown. Sandalwood, spiritual devotion, surrender. This is the spirituality card. It says, know you are blessed and have a direct link to the divine. Your guides and helpers are with you at this time and will assist you to achieve better outcome. You're a channeler. Information comes through, accept it, take time to meditate and you know, keep that spirituality in you going and moving forward. I do feel that there is more focus that could be put on it for you, and it's your affirmation is, my guides and angels are always with me and I am blessed, because I do know if you surrender to it, it'll be very powerful for you. Where was that other thing I saw? Okay, I got that one done. Got Sam Lorraine done. Yeah, Tony is a beautiful soul, very thoughtful and a caring man. Ahmed. Hi, Kath and Katy-K. I can relate to the part that this period does help us let go of some of the baggage and make way for the new, even if we aren't really wanting it. Love the orchid share, a beautiful gesture by your husband. Thank you for your time. Let's get a card for you. It's for Ahmed. What does he need to know? I got two for you. Okay, first one is cardamom, and it says, don't let anyone push your buttons. Take a deep breath, release all tension and frustration. Take another look. It's not a good time to lose your cool. Followed by cilantro, which says, make the changes you've been wanting to make, then you can blossom into the person that you want to be. There are a lot of changes coming your way that are leading to transformation. So it's about some things you can't control, without your control, and it's separate to your spirituality. It's in your outside world that we all have to be a part of. Trying to get it out now. It's being objective about what's coming your way and knowing that you can't control everything, but you are unique, and you just have to keep moving forward now and make those changes that you want. I know you can't save everyone as much as you would like to, but that you save people without even realizing it sometimes, just through chance meetings, through your words, and through directing them in the right way, which leads to their transformation, which then increasingly tops your energy up in a way that it the karmic thing that's coming from it is making you even stronger and more focused, and will lead to more of the right doors opening. And know that when these doors aren't opening, it's because they were not right for you and they wouldn't have stayed open for long. So there is lots of change coming your way, and by the end of the year, you'll know which direction you're going in. Okay? I hope that helps, Ahmed. And bless you. Let me see. Trish S. Hi there. My birthday was yesterday. Still loving your cards and your book. Oh, thank you very much, Trish. Book? There must be one you haven't got. Have a look at that on my website. Now, let's get a message for Trish S. Birthday yesterday. Let's get a card. Melaleuca tea tree. Tread carefully, watch what you say, lay low, and get yourself super organized so that you are prepared for anything. Break off all negative ties. Your affirmation is, I'm prepared for any situation. Go through life with grace and ease. Now, there you are. There's Melaleuca. It's about being respectful, but people respecting your boundaries. You are resilient, but just know that you can't trust everyone. Getting organized right now, especially when Mercury's in retrograde, will be good for you, and you're prepared for anything. But all those needy people that you've been encountering, dodge them. Just avoid them right now, because you don't need it, and just do what you want to do. Go and have fun and be with the ones that do love and respect you and that do respect your boundaries. Okay, I hope that helps for you, Trish. And happy birthday for yesterday. Gosh, we've got a lot of birthdays today. Now, thank you, Kath and Katy-K. Appreciate your guidance. Spot on, sending bigger lower back. That must have been Emma, maybe, I'd say. Now, where are Lorna Nichols? Come up. I wonder what Lorna is doing. She's not asked a question. Okay, Lorna. Getting a card for you. Cedarwood. Commitment, connecting, belonging. This is a time of contracts and commitments. New partnerships and old ones are renewed, a coming together of like-minded souls in joy. Your affirmation: I honor my commitments and connections. I have loving relationships. And number 9 there, share your wisdom with the world. And this is a time of you connecting with those that can help you further with your life, your career, with everything that's happening. And know that you do belong, you are connected, and giving a commitment to anything you want is only going to take you further. So it's a time for you to be around people that think like you do, that agree with what you think, because you are right. Okay? So just know that. Anyway, I hope that's helped. I'm going to have to go because I've just realized I've been on for 1 hour and 17 minutes, and Sian probably has to get dinner on and do things as well. And I know there's many of you I missed. Remember, I won't be too far away and I'll be back on again. Check the newsletter for the word, because you're guaranteed of a reading if you know what the special word is. I didn't see the special word pop up so much today. So I don't know if you just didn't get the newsletter, didn't open it, or whatever. I put a lot of time into the newsletters each week, hoping to educate you in some way, not because you need it, but just to bring new things to you, so that you can read them. And I always also at the end of the newsletter have, which 2 cards match. And there, in both decks, there's a matching card. And so you get to learn which cards are matching. And when you're working with the 2 decks, if 2 cards the same come up, then that's the universe yelling it out at you. I've also been writing a little bit on numerology. I give you an update, and you'll read the Mercury in retrograde story that's in there too. So thank you all for joining me today. It was lovely to see you. My books, got 2 of them, are available at my website, and my decks are available at my website. Books are available on Amazon as well, and some other places. And God bless you all. Have a wonderful September. Thank you for joining me, and I hope to see you again. And thank you so much for your support. I hope I've helped as many as I can. Bye, and aloha, and happy birthday to those having birthdays.